obviously not the result you wanted. What did you think of the way your guys played today?
Yeah, it was a really choppy game. Tons of stops. I thought we handled the adversity really well. I thought we were good enough to win the game for sure. I don't know how many chances we really gave away, but we didn't give away too many, and we were punished. So, yeah, I'm really proud. I'm gutted for everybody who's given so much, but immensely proud of the way, or the guys that are in that locker room, who they are as people and who they are as players is pretty special.
I know, not surprising, but what does it say for them to, fight back from 2 goals down to get back within 1 goal a couple times there in the second half?
Yeah, I mean, that's who they are. Like, I told them before the game, there's two things I know about them is like they care deeply for each other, and like they are willing to face any bit of adversity and fight together. So, yeah, it's just who this group is. So I'm gutted to see those faces in the locker room because they deserve better.
What did you say to your players after the game? What was the mood in the locker room?
They're destroyed. All I told them really was how proud I am of them. I mean, I've done this 10 years now, or 10 seasons as the head coach. Like it was, and I'm dead honest, it was the most enjoyable group I've had. And like, yeah, I want to play more games, but like, I just want to coach them on Tuesday morning. I just want to like have practice again. So, yeah, they're destroyed. But yeah, football and life both aren't fair at times. So, yeah, we think we deserve better, but sometimes the game will tell us otherwise.
You feel disappointed?
Feel disappointed?
Yeah, you feel.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I feel disappointed myself. I feel disappointed for them. I feel a little bit hard done by the end of the previous game. When we lose our, a graduate student that's, the heartbeat of our back line, I feel disappointed for him. Yeah, I feel a little aggrieved by previous actions, but I also feel pride in who these guys are and how they've played and how they've come together this year.
To that end, what did you think of your revamped back line? Obviously, Brock's played in the middle before, earlier in the season, but what did you think about the way they fared?
Right. I mean, we knew in this game that Marshall's a team that wants to keep the ball. We can either sit low and let them have the ball, or we can be a bit more aggressive and press them higher up the field and force them to play some longer passes and try to get second balls, knowing that we were going to give space behind. And we did, and it hurt us. I think it created chances for us and gave us momentum and belief, but it also resulted in like opportunities for them to go behind us. So, yeah, I thought the back line was solid. I mean, Caesar he's a leader of our team, and to be without him is hard. But nobody complained one bit. Like, the guys got on with it. All three of those guys who played today in the back line have started numerous 10-plus games this year for us. So all are fully capable and able to perform at the level we need. But, yeah, I think there were a few moments that we were a little bit uncertain, but overall it was a pretty solid performance.
What does it mean for a season like this where you so much new to get back to this point to kind of do what you guys want were able to accomplish this season?
Yeah, like, you never know, like, what the season will really hold or how a group will come together. But yeah, we had great senior leadership and great chemistry within the team. We weren't super deep, and guys all knew and accepted the roles that they had to play. So yeah, it's hard, but like I have this sense of, I feel, this unbelievable sense of disappointment, but like this sense of peace that this team was like, from where we started in July to what we accomplished this year. Yeah, pretty remarkable feat.
Maybe it's not fair to ask you now, but obviously some of your guys, one of the hard parts about your job is that guys graduate and move on.
Mm-hmm.
So you've got some very talented players who just played their last game. Can you describe or characterize what this senior class has meant to you and your program?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how many it is. I mean, there are, as I think through it, you go through the guys who are seniors and finishing eligibility. The back line was, Brock and Lamar, who have both been here. Brock's been here just, one season, and Lamar's been here 2 years, both integral to our team. Caesar, the same thing. One came in the spring, but, I mean, in a matter of 2 weeks, the kid earned the captaincy. We knew he was going to be the captain. So, yeah, just so mature and professional in everything he does. Yeah, to think of the growth of Kieran and Bailey, like, remarkable. Both 4-year starters, really top players, really bright futures. Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty remarkable growth. There's other guys who didn't play as big of roles who are like so important to the team and how we train and how we interact. And I thought Jeff and even Cam, who's a goalkeeper, who he didn't play, but he loved every minute of this and got everything out of it. He was awesome. Yeah, Jeff Koch and he played. You can throw him in at any moment. He's recovered from 2 ACLs to keep fighting for this team. Like, yeah, and then, can't not say anything about Noble. Like, Noble Hunt was a big piece of this group too, and always here to push the group. So, yeah, I'm proud of those guys. 2021, when most of those guys, when that group would have started this journey, like, to where it is now, like, we are in a much healthier place as a soccer program now, because of the work those guys have done. And if I forgot anybody, I'm sorry.